But Modus VR, at the end of the day, great example, is that works when you're selling a $50,000 solution, a $100,000 solution. You want to see a room, what it looks like without toys. But what happens when you're selling an immersive experience, a larger room, and you're trying to get the buyer of the apartment or the utility or gas company or the cement company to understand that they're selling a $50 million product, a $200 million project, a $1 billion deal. You need to go and visualize these things much earlier on to get that check. So VR is great as a shtick, as a gimmick, I guess you could say, right? To help you see certain things and to understand how to spend $50,000, $100,000, $200,000. But once you get to the bigger ticket items, you need to be able to really visualize what it's going to look like. And what's it going to look like when I'm going in the afternoon or the evening? What is, and again, you'll see behind me, the morning, afternoon, evening, it's really changing as you go as well. And then we can take it to the next level. Here it is. You want to know what that unit looks like. Here's the floor plan. And I could go and say the 32nd floor, the 50th floor, and being able to pull the different floor plans and blow them up on the screen too, which is quite unique. So we have 3 segments of our business. There's the hardware, there's the software, and there's the content creation. So the hardware, some of the hardware I showed you before, like the rolling LED or our LED walls, which are our stock-based product, which is a premium LED. And I'll explain to you in a few why it's premium. And then there's our software capabilities. So our digital twin software is something that we've developed for a real need for a client ask. We are constantly looking to not be a Me Too product in the marketplace, beyond the hardware. It's filling a void where other people are not addressing, while also being able to offer a turnkey approach, right? So you may have a client in DC, and then he has a project in Dubai, right? The way that he's gonna look about his sales process or his project, what he's doing, is gonna be different than somebody who's just selling nuts and bolts and puts a VR goggle and say, look at this is your conference room solution. There's a little more to the sales process. So for us, it's the ability to put together more and more details. This is built actually in Unreal Engine. Oh great, now I can see Ceviche, my fish restaurant, is my favorite spot. Oh my gosh, is that the ballpark I see in the back? No way. I'm a huge Tampa Rays fan. That's amazing, right? And you're able to see it actually in the background. You could see it actually there in the back. And then also be able to filter through what we call gallery mode and some imagery as well. And then even the screensaver mode.